Yeah, get some invites out to the wonderful folks we have who did this. Let's see if it gives us an update. There's Duke. Oh, I think Jester might be on PS4. No, Jester's been to this since we've been back, hasn't he? Oh, so who's the streaming? Who's the streaming? Oh, new message.
Hey. YouTube.com/UndeadOutlaw919.
Yeah. May 3rd, Christine. That's why, like I said, April 1st, everybody submits their abandoned track submissions by then. I'll spend the month of April annoying people and editing them as we also run regular playlists. And then May 6th, Saturday normal time, we'll run the playlist of contributions, and have to be everyone's birthday gift I'm forcing everyone to give me is build me tracks. So selfish motherfucker. That's who I am. But yeah, anyway. Thank you, Christine. I was born in the year of the fire horse, 1966. According to an old Chinese buddy of mine. I never was much into the astrology except when he told me about it.
I was born in the year of your sister's ass.
I could tell. I could tell by the way you use your walk that you were a sister's ass man. No time to talk.
I'll be honest, man. Right now, I'm the grass man.
Don't wanna be an ass man.
I'm
Just
a
a
back door man.
Hosted by Carl Panzeran.
I'm a back door man. Yes, this is how it goes. All you followers of Undead Outlaw, this is how it goes every Saturday night.
I'll fumble for you. I'll fumble for you. You're welcome, Christy. I haven't forgotten your package, Christine. It's just the past few months of paying insane energy bills. I've had to delay a lot of mailings, which fall under my frivolous expenses, but I shall be able to afford them soon.
Duke, you made it, Duke.
Yeah, thanks for holding it.
I sent you an invite.
Emergency.
Did you get my invite, or did it not get it to you? Oh, okay.
No, that's all I got here. I just loaded in. I got all ready to, and then I had to check it out. I found out we have a fence problem in the yard.
I was just trying to keep track, because it's showing me all kinds of weird shit when I go into...
You're having all kinds of trouble last night, dude, trying to get into the Yeti's playlist.
Yeah,
that was annoying. It was pouring rain, though. I think the rain was messing with us. Also, we got a crew like 2 streets over improving the fiber optic connections around here, and they've been doing a bunch of shit too.
Even if they're just running a bunch of electronic gear around it, it might be jibber jabbering the signals.
Bailey, I haven't seen him in a bit.
Well, as we did start late, and we are running late, let's give it 2 more minutes and we'll go. Or 1 more minute. Yeah, 1 more minute and we'll go. Everybody get your, pour me a fucking shot. Pour me another.
1 bourbon, 1 scotch,
1 beer. I prefer John Lee Hooker's version. I will tell you a story about the hot red blue.
Are you streaming, Zombie?
He certainly is.
Yes, sir.
In other words, you were talking the other night how the stream cut out, and I haven't heard, so I can, respond to messages and spam and all that. And same thing, mine stopped, but the stream didn't. The watching it stopped. I don't know what happened.
Well, you can find Zombie on YouTube, or you can go to his website, which is backfromthedead, BuckOwenSoundingMotherfucker.com.
outlaw.
Well, check it out now. We're all Funk Soul brothers and sisters. Let's go.
Yeah, I can't find your stream.
That's weird. Should be live right now.
Just search his
I
channel
can't find
name.
it on either.
Search his channel
Huh?
name.
I'm subscribed on both, and it's not showing in my subscription.
Refresh.
Well, try
Refresh.
just going to my channel directly.
You see
I forgot
mine
the name.
numbers?
Yeah, you guys I'm watching. You and Rockstar.
Bro?
Bro, yeah.
You're a rock star.
A little
I
different.
think I'm past being a rock star.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet on Drunk Tank because he's got a monkey in his shirt. Her shirt. His shirt. Or, I don't mean to misgender your character, man. I'm very sorry.
Oh, you can call her whatever you like.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, zombie.
Just
I'm
don't
only
call her
seeing
late for
that
dinner.
short you posted 6 hours ago.
I'll call her a creek pig.
yes, indeed.
I didn't have to go to Urban Dictionary to know what that is, man. I'm from Holland. Terrible, man. Terrible. I disavow.
What did you call her?
The creek pig.
Nothing. Creek pig?
Yeah.
Creek.
We're running his track tonight, Pig Creek Banger, and in his description he says, I dare you to look up the definition of Urban Dictionary, and I've explained to him as an actual hillbilly, I didn't have to look that up. So, and if you look it up, you'll see why, probably.
I'm trying to look it up.
But it don't show up till a little later. I think about race 11 or 12. Race 12. Oh. Sitting here backwards looking at the playlist, so I wreck people by being studious. Yay.
I got some motherfuckers in here.
Reading causes wreck. That's why I like to read. Bumbaloo, doodly-doo. Bailey, welcome back. There you go, I'll give you one back. Ooh, that was close. Oh, right on, son of a fumble. Bump boost, Bailey.
I'll tell ya.
I'm sure. Just I get here. Hello, we met.
Down by the creek, I heard.
I see cars flying through the air. There I go, hitting somebody on the head.
Oh,
Damn, I
is
got
that
hit
you,
in that
Jay?
crossover.
Did I call you to ride, Jay? I don't look at his Jay. Oh well.
he just went off the roof and like
Yes.
I went off the roof of somebody. I was thinking it might have been him. It snowed that man knocked him straight to the ground. I won't rub it in. It sounds kind of. He sounds a little bit sad there in the answer.
I am sad because I love this track and I always win it on the PS4.
Welcome to PS5.
All the beautiful graphics.
We've been here a while.
All the beautiful graphics will distract you now. So be careful.
PS4 jumped out.
Look, you got to blow. Somebody took somebody out in front of me. That was in midair. That was beautiful.
I got taken out.
Fumbles
That
got
was me.
taken out. Because Fumbles was right in front of you, Carl.
Oh shit.
Yeah, whoever it was that was dead in front
White
of
on
me.
white
I just saw it sweep sideways. Oh, me and Drunk Tank ended up somewhere we should not be.
Oh shit. And it's not a creek.
No, well, you know what? We can make it real wet if you want to.
Wow.
It's later. It's a little early.
Here, we'll just go rough and dry. Come here.
Well, it's only the first race. Make it easy.
I haven't had enough to drink yet.
Where's the foreplay? You guys went right into it.
We're doing it. We're doing it right
It's not
now.
even the right hole.
Here's the foreplay. Here's the foreplay. I put a roofie in
Man,
his drink.
that was me that hammered.
I think you found my belly
That was my
button.
roof.
I spun around like 8 times midair.
Oh no! I gave Jay the roofie. Roofie, see, because I hit him on the roof. And okay, that's enough.
You gave him a roofie.
I gave Jay a roofie.
Slipped him a roofie.
Oh God, we've got a new crash unit term now that's terrible and how bad it
Henceforth, moving forward on, it shall always be known as.
smash into somebody's roof and give them a roofie.
Thanks,
You
Carl.
launch him
You
off
needed
the-
that.
You are the jump. The wind, you say.
Oh, man.
Papa Pooh's taking over. Here we go. Ooh, I went underneath two crazy people. Oh, I almost hit Zombie and Papa. Those are the two that went flying over me. Holy shit.
Oh, this is not going to be pretty.
Big time.
Not
My
gonna be
Batman.
pretty.
My Batman. My Batman coming in there from my left.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm hung up. I'm hung up.
Oh man, I got stuck
Yeah, I'm
on
not
some
sure why. For some reason, my
leaves.
stream is not popping up.
Oh God, maybe I got you canceled.
You don't want people to see you getting murdered like that.
Oh damn.
I mean, hey,
Snapdragon.
makes for good content.
Sure do. Zombie did it for the kicks. Me, I'm in it for the kicks,
Maybe I'll
baby.
try stopping and restart my stream.
Yay, me and Christy. I was close to
You can see mine, right, number?
Yes, I see Drunk and Road.
Like, can you have multiple stream codes?
Yeah, everybody,
Can
everybody
you
can
view
stream.
multiple streams on YouTube?
Every one of us can stream.
That'd be crazy if you can have like everybody's like out by
And then
YouTube literally,
someone
like,
edited
each
where they
little window.
copy bits and pieces from other
GG
streams.
Papa.
Yeah, I don't see you,
Jay,
Outlaw.
Have it.
See?
Yeah, like normally, like shortly after I start, I'll get an email like saying that I'm live, but I didn't get that when I
Right.
started the first time.
Right. Yeah, I don't see you.
Oh, there we go. I just got. All right, I should be live now.
Oh, they hadn't put you on the site properly yet. Then you're saying, basically.
Yeah, like I'm like on the PS5 it says I'm broadcasting. It just hasn't put it like on like the actual site yet. You know, it's taking a long time, but
It's
I
showing
should-
for me.
I should show up now.
I got it.
All right. We're good. We're good. We missed one race, but oh well.
Yeah, there
We
we
still
go.
got the entire
I see you
playlist
now.
to
Got a little time
That's
extension.
why you let Papa win, right?
do. Well, no. He told Road to take me out, and which he listened, and he did.
Actually, Road took him out right at the green light. It was an accident, actually.
It was like
Come
right
on,
in the
yours,
plow
you
turn.
can
Road
do
took
it.
me out.
You can do it, yours.
He's starting in the first row. He needs a handicap.
So, Carl, did
Yours
you make the Carl, did you make the car change for this tonight?
Yes, I did. We are locked too.
All right.
The new Hot Ring Piccamo truck.
I haven't raced
Yeah.
that thing yet.
Okay.
Feels
No
good.
fucking headlights, and it's raining. You got a little light. Yeah, that's a big surprise for me.
This should be interesting.
When I said it was being added, I didn't say added to which race. I didn't. Yeah. It actually does pretty good, man. It handles better than the goddamn Hot Ring car, I think. Don't trick yourself.
Actually, no. The truck is a little bit more loose than the Hot Range Saver, but it has a higher top speed, like 3 miles an hour.
I don't know. It felt good to me on Teddy's weird track last night. I don't know.
It felt good over bumps in the city too, where I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the back end of the truck is a little bit more loose than the Saber.
Maybe that's what keeps me from wrecking is I sort of drift slide a lot anyway, so maybe I'm doing good there with that. I don't know. Oh, y'all
Oh,
couldn't
I
get in.
couldn't
God's
stop
Guard didn't
sliding
make it.
the car in this
Oh,
thing.
we're stuck to this one?
You
Oh,
guys
boy.
have your
Yeah.
suspension set differently because I dropped it all the way
Only
down.
this week. We're going
went
back
over
to
this, but I
sports
don't know.
next week. Going back to full
I don't-
sports
I don't-
next
I
week.
can
Are
understand.
we
I
gonna
can
have a
understand.
record for the Hot Ring ever?
We run a hot ring on this during NASCAR Crash Car.
Zombie,
said
do you
it's
lower it?
Huh?
Do you lower the car?
I
Or
said
do you
this
leave
to
it?
the hot ring
No,
car
I
before.
actually kept stock suspension on mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
raise
you
it.
can lower it though.
Sliding everywhere.
Yeah. But I've learned that having stock suspension on the NASCARs actually makes them handle a little better.
I have stock
Does it really?
tires on it too, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
the case,
I put off roads. I put off roads on mine. I wonder if it helped my grip so. Cause I was having no problem with grip last night.
I put on off-road as well, Carl.
I put straight,
Try to
but the thick street ones, not the low profile.
It was a dark and stormy night. We were idiots. I had taken a creative writing course. Brake check works
I got
on an 02.
bashed around by multiple people drunk. That wasn't entirely on me.
Alright, it's all good. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, especially in these things.
Yeah. Especially when we all squeezed down to the little spot there. I almost got through it. I fared pretty well considering.
Today I was nice. I could have been mean right there.
Yeah, thanks.
Sometimes I'm mean, sometimes I'm not.
Sometimes he feels like a nut, sometimes he don't.
No, I just want somebody to drag off these next two corners because this thing is a little loose on this track, man.
Yeah, especially in the rain. He doesn't really like the rain very much.
Keep that
Better
up.
than Teddy's tractor. Teddy's tractor. That was my first try.
Into the tree,
Like the fence of it.
into the tree.
It's got a car over there.
This fence.
Nice. Was that fumbles? Of course that was fumbles. I knew I was going to get it tonight, bastard. I hit him too many times last night. He's going to get it.
Oh,
All
you
night
son of a
long.
biscuit.
I like this in the dark without the headlights. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
It reminds me of
You cannot tell what anybody in front of you is doing that with the brake lights. That's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah. Give you a
Yeah,
little
that's
bump
what
boost.
makes an NASCAR the
There you
best.
go.
Bushes
Yeah,
are
yeah.
funky, though.
Oh, yards of core kind of
Oh
observed and got
shit!
booted out again.
Little slipstream.
Yes, is there not
Anybody
liking it
want
very
one?
much tonight?
Yeah. I was slipstreaming on Duke, and then I got slipstream pushed by Yeti. I felt like a fucking meat between the
I
sandwich.
wasn't even near you. Shut the
My
fuck
brake.
up.
You got spam.
Just talking out your sister's ass.
Juicy.
Okay.
When I think of Woody Juice, I think of your sister's ass.
Two-wheeler.
It's been a while since I've done your track, this track.
Yeah, I finally did the 300 edit on it. I put this big fence here to be like
Yeah,
get rid of the trees a little bit and give you a little bit of crash boost. It's easy to crash boost off that chain link fence, so it's like the starter kit crash boost learner prop. Yeah. It's more forgiving than a hard wall.
yeah. The bushes aren't forgiving.
Tree boost is real though. You gotta know which one to hit.
You know, I was running Bender's clean version.
Oh, Daniel's clean version?
Yeah,
No,
Bender
Bender
and
made
Daniel
one.
of this course. Bender made a version of this course?
Yeah, like a daytime clean version. Really good. I love
Give it a try. I made this on Daniel's old, and he always runs the race too in his playlist. He's just had built forever. I also got a trophy truck version of this. We did on off rodeo on Halloween. Come on, old school, fuck me up. Thank you.
Put that way, Carl.
You thought you were gonna pass me, or I thought you were gonna pass me. Well, we both thought that, I guess. Yeah, I've noticed too, the wheels on this thing get bent a little easier than the hot ring car. Because my right rear wheel is bent way bad, and I'm sliding way all over the place now. You see it leaning, old school?
Yeah.
I've never been in a hot ring car wheel that bad. So this truck, I automatically like better than a regular hot ring.
I would put a fence right over here too.
You're ready for
Yeah,
Crash
right.
Car playlist now. Well, you're ready with the vehicle.
Well, I'll use them both when we do it this year.
Of course. But, you know, you have a little
Plus our
variety.
usual Sprunk and Tampa. We'll have 4 choices. You can pick either. We'll be able to pick from 4 on my tracks and anyone else who cooperates. Most people, though, when they use their hot ring tracks, I don't really feel like bothering them about it. Most people are precious about it a little bit. It's a regular one, so I don't really bother people about those too much.
Yeah.
A KY Cat, I think I'll bother him and a few other people, but not many. Danger Awesome Toe, but he's already got one set up, so I hope he's alright. Just bored and staying away and whatnot. I haven't heard from him or got a message answer from him in months.
What's the story on his name, you know?
Not totally, no. I know he lives in Vegas, so if you think that has anything to do with it, I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Former NFL punter.
I used to think maybe it was a severe play on Danger Mouse. Danger Awesome Toe. The cartoon, maybe, not the rapper. You know the rapper's pretty cool. But, yeah,
I had a friend named Big Toe, so it might be his name is Tony or something, or Anthony or something.
yeah, it could be.
Hey, when do
He
you
sent me
guys
a-
send Yardsicor an invite?
He sent me
We'll have to wait till we get in the lobby to do that.
not
Or
this
you can
past
send it to
Christmas,
the-
obviously. I hadn't heard from him then, but Christmas before last, he sent me holiday wishes with him, picture of him and his wife. And they are a lovely little cute couple, and very dapper, both of them, you know, and like a sort of like, I don't know what you think, like very hip kind of way, but not hipster, you know. It's a really nice looking couple. Look very happy. So, but that's all the personal info I know about him is the private photo he shared with me. So, and I know he's in Vegas, and that's about it. I have no idea where the nickname comes from, or the chosen name, or whatever you want to call it. Racing name, PSN name.
That thing was a handful in the rain.
GG's
But it was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
fun.
you gotta be very careful with the throttle in the rain.
handled better than I thought it would.
I enjoyed it though. Only 2 seconds off zombie, so it's not too bad.
Well, I don't think I had
We'll get the
2.2.
we'll go back to, like I said, the full sports next week, except for the armored Karuma. Which when I went in to do it, I went, oh god, I added like the last 2 or 3 sports cars anyway. I'm like, okay, we'll put them all in there next week. Not that anybody's going to use it or
Going
so
down
I like to have the options there if anybody wants to. Okay. Off to St. Jimmy Land and pull your muscles out. I mean, with these, yeah, I'm gonna do 11 on this one because it's a little bitty track. It's a little Daytona track we were in 16 playlists ago. Where we're on now. We got 14, but there were 2 special playlists during the first run through. Welcome your Learnedy Kid, Dickie Bell, Mr. Bender Unit.
Sorry, guys.
Hope y'all doing well tonight. Yep. I'm gonna go to this, and that, and then that. Okay. Yarzacore trying again. I hope this time he makes it there. Been having trouble joining like Duke did last night on Teddy's. I believe in you. I believe yours can fly.
He ain't gonna fly. He ain't gonna do it.
Stick it in, break it off. Come on, man.
I've been noticing a pattern when people try to join a playlist after it started.
Yeah.
Usually most of them have trouble. But Rusty got in and Lily got in.
Well, I think it's a combination of there's probably, I think there's probably some issues with
to see a pattern.
geographics and then maybe internet strength and then the playlist starting. Whereas if they joined before, the few people that have issue wouldn't. You know, I don't, because it doesn't affect everybody. There are people that do join off of it with that ease. So
yeah, well, I told him there's a trick that some of the UK guys tell me to do. They just to go to a friend's lobby and then join, instead of trying to join from a random public.
Oh,
okay. And it worked. It worked because one time it happened to me. I was trying and trying and trying, and they're like, "Hey, go to friend's lobby, rejoin." I tried it, got in.
You created a friend's lobby, or you joined a friend?
No,
it's
just
too late now, but
an empty friend lobby. Yeah, I'll send a message telling him he's stuck.
Yeah, don't worry about it now. We're getting ready to start in a minute if he doesn't make it in. But when you finish this race, throw him a quick message for me. I'll probably forget. I'm really bad at typing fast with my old fingers. Even though it's, you know, a controller, it's annoying. Even with my brand new controller. Yeah,
I'm just spamming him invites to see if he can join.
Well, it already says he's joining, so you can't send him invites when he's already in the process of joining.
Yeah, but as soon as he leaves, he might get it when he pops in the lobby.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
he's so fucking far on my list. Though.
But if he's stuck, he's gonna have to close the game entirely. So.
Drunk Tank's going to send him a message. Hold off next time, because
he's gone.
Whatever.
Yeah. Next time, just let Drunk send him a message so he can switch lobbies, and then just hold off for like a minute, and then send him one after like a minute or so after Drunk sends a message to him. Because the Daytona course here. Numbers, I got faith in you. Go for it, man.
Win, you got it.
Who went hustler with me?
Shall receive.
Who went hustler with me?
Where's that? Throw a buck down.
All right, Carl, I'll see you, hustler.
The cool thing about it taking a while is if you join right into this, like I did through play testing, the track's still wet from the last track. But this way it dries off in time. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
Nice wheelie, Teddy. Oh, and then you fumbled it.
No. Not going over.
me. I wish he was Hustler now.
Oh shit.
Hey, go straighten me out.
So leaderboard. What happened to you guys? Never even played them.
We lost the Yeti.
Oh, you guys gotta quit jerking each other off up front.
No, don't tell me what to do. Just got by Jay before he moved.
Yeah, you barely squeaked past him.
It was like, it was Indiana Jones, man. I was reaching for my hat.
Yeah.
Hey, that was pretty
that
cool,
gap.
man. First person.
Ah,
Stop up.
thank you.
Oh, there you go, Christina. Straighten you back up. Give you a bump boost. There you go. You another one? Go get Duke.
Throw me the idol. I throw you the whip.
There you go, Duke.
Spun my world around. I'm going first person too.
Some people say you can go faster that way, but it's too much for my old eyes. I can't see very well that way.
I like how I can turn my head and look over my shoulder really fast without hitting anything.
Need a butt boost. God hates a coward. Yar's still trying to get in.
Get it, Carl?
Get it, good.
Good job.
Carl with the fucking
The
W.
Hustler.
Yeah.
A very underrated vehicle.
Hustler doesn't lose speed on dirt.
Nope.
He was actually
It is a
helping
good
people.
thing. You know, the way you
taking a
do
dive,
it,
so I could've
you
won.
have to. I've used the Hustler more than any other muscle car actually. From those of y'all back in the day, remember, you have to drive that thing literally pumping the brake the whole fucking time
Oh,
almost. And it's tricky to keep that thing in curves. It's and this is a simple track I can get away with that on. That's about it. That one, and I think I won once on my Abandoned Speedway 9, the Desert Cactus Boost track in it once. I went once in a Hermes in it, once in a Hustler in that thing. Ugh. $32,000. What will I do with all the money? Buy yourself a Boo!
I was able
Boo!
to get a
Hillbilly
demon
suck.
OTRs. Should make it easier for him.
Cool. Yeah, drunk. Could you get that message to maybe just do that friends lobby thing?
I did right before the last race.
Oh, before the last
Yeah.
one too. Yeah, see, I can't
Yeah,
say
and-
how
and
terrible
when-
I am at keeping up with shit.
And then
you know.
and then after that, I sent him a message saying that he was stuck, trying to rejoin, and then he left.
Oh.
Then the race started.
Maybe he's got to reset
But
the whole
he
app
said
or
something. He said something in the chat that he was trying from a friend's lobby. But I don't know.
Okay.
That's weird.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Last week I tried every fucking way possible. From
I
the
get
friends lobby,
it. So,
from the XBM, it just did not work.
for
And you
some
just
people,
experienced
I guess
it.
for some people it works, and I guess for some it's
That's
obviously
what
not.
I had the first night I got on Thursday with the PS5. It was so frustrating and disappointed, man. Didn't
And then
even
last
play
night
type
it was
of race.
happening to Duke.
Yeah,
and
every
Overkill, and then tonight it's happening to yours, and they all tried to join after the playlist had started.
Fumbles. Buy a shark card, you'll get it. It's the enhanced version.
Yes.
Hell, they might just give him priority.
Fucking bumbles.
They might even up his bandwidth.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, you know what? We like this guy.
Shark cards is like Valentine's gifts, man. It just tickles everybody.
Oh, okay, this one, the Renus. This
How
one's
about
up
that
to Renus,
Regina
if you're
last night
wondering
while I was
about
waiting to get in?
sports. That is up next after this.
I forgot to check if I have that.
This week, too, I want to mark, I always say it only affects my last 4 races. This week, the fucking order jangling affected my races all the way up to race 3, the previous one to this one. So I had to reset them a shitload of times to get them sort of the order I wanted. So but I still put a bunch of mine together and a bunch of other people's. Yeah, not too bad of an order, though. I was able to mix it up to where the cars are all spread out and not 2 in a row. I had to change one to avoid that because Coach Wargo did his banging Uncle Purdy van track for me, and it was too slow for the Yuga, so we're going to be doing it in the Broadway.
Man, what is that
That
Coach
point.
logo from? What is that? name from?
DCC crew. Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe a
it's like from a
Wario?
movie.
Maybe. I don't know.
I thought, what was that coach's name? He's kind of a dick. Joe Ford Bronco and Dazed and Confused. Remember that movie?
Can't
70s
remember.
Stoners?
Yeah, but I don't know who the guy's name was. I can't even remember
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's name, who, like, these teenage girls, they
know.
the same age. You just get a year older. Yeah. Herbie McConaughey is funny.
That's where you got
I
his
didn't-
praise. All right.
I did a tiny bit of touch-up editing into this to cut down on the waves and such a little, so whoever wrecked me, you're still rolling over. I hope you realize
Oh.
that, cruelty always ends that way.
That was payback for the other race.
No comeuppance. No comeuppance.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Oh, you knocked me into the deep part of the wave. Oh, I was just about to get out of it. Yeah, I was just about to climb out of it. And I was popping the wheelie part up the front, and then you knocked me into the deep part of the wave again. So,
Oh no,
That
that
was
was
you.
That was
Very
me.
well
I was the guy behind.
whoever hit the yellow,
watching
whoever
somebody
hit
go
the yellow,
sliding over the guardrail.
no, whoever hit the yellow blue Remus, that was me, and you grounded me. Well done.
Right.
Wall ride. Yixer made me ride wall like a hoon. Gonna make me hoon, bruh. The New South Wales government's going to destroy my car for hooning, bud. Like this.
Did you lower the track?
Dixon! Into the pond down under! Yay! I put Dixon in the ocean. Sorry, sir. Oh, wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, someone floated up on a wave that I couldn't see, and I drove underneath it and popped.
That's awesome. I love doing that.
Sorry, Doug. Around.
Oh, that was my first time. That was fun. I think I was drunk. He's coming back hard. Yep, right there. Gotta go. I got faster paint on my car. I can't catch it.
Oh, drowned it again. I'm gonna be dead last.
Oh, so my car has something your car doesn't.
You have to come up with
Left
first
in.
place last race. I'm gonna be last place in this one, probably.
You know what it is?
Somebody sitting still.
That's water, that's for sure. Oh, I see you doing a wheelie on there. I'm gonna take it. Upside down driver?
Yeah.
Check's a bit long for 6 laps. Take it down to 5, I guess.
I roofied you a little bit.
God damn it, drowned. Oh, and it puts me right back into the water. Respawn.
Not so tired.
Wow, I rode that wave like a body surfer.
Ah, damn, John, you were gone.
I'm gonna do something about that
You must have seen something.
hillside turn. It is a bit gnarly. Tidy it up a little bit. Ooh, nice rollover again.
Oh man, Junkie made it out just before the water came.
I've been getting stuck in that water.
I know, me too. Oh man, you pass right through and then the fucking water wells up.
Then it drowned.
I rode.
It's drowned me again. It's respawn.
I'll fumble for you. Somebody went over the fence.
I was so far ahead, you bumped the lightning.
I own those dents in your car, Rusty. Haha, time is dusty. What do you do? Look, bump boost. Sorry, fumble.
No.
Oh, cool, is that you flipping up? No, that's Rusty.
No, I
You
drowned.
too, bitch. Haha.
That is Crash
I lost
Playlist
10
Talk.
spots, man. I lost 10 spots.
That is
Drowned, you
fucking
bitch.
awesome. Fucking Crash Talk.
Oh, speaking of awesome,
Crash
come back,
Talk.
I came up on you as you respawned.
Crash track talk. Damn, Papa done finishing up. Jeez.
Oh, fuck, big water.
Oh no.
Oh, whoa.
I'm dead again. Damn it.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
That was
Jay materialized after throwing me out of nowhere. That was crazy. He was not there, and then suddenly I'm T-boning him. That was
I got
weird.
sucked down into the wave over there.
And that's where you respawned. You respawned right into me. That's nice.
Oh, jump at the whole track.
Oh, and I'm in the ocean. Well, it looks like it might not be dead last, but boy, I'm damn near it.
It's kind of important to know that when someone's drowning, you know, try to jump in and.
Whoa! Beautiful. You found the
bitch.
hidden explosives. You win.
That's good. That's half the field.
Nobody ever hits those. I put them up there to be out of the way, but I still put them up there.
Both pulled her under, so they almost all drowned.
Nice. I hear that.
Oh, they got somebody saw it. Luckily, we fine. One of the kids was drowning, and then she went in to save him, and then they'll hopping in, man.
They all got pulled out, though, yeah.
Knocked them the fuck out, and then.
Yeah, water affects it. I just saw a video about good job, Papa. This English guy, his YouTube channel's still up. He's dead now. I forget what he said. He was something, Whirlpool Hitman, I think is his channel name. And he used to be down in Cornwall where this tidal surfs, they have all these little inlets and tunnels that made these little man-made bays back in like Victorian times and whatnot. And when the tide goes in and out of these tidal pools, it makes these little whirlpools on the inlets, right? And he spent his lifetime, he's kind of like obsessed by them, and he learned how to scuba dive and everything real well, and he even worked as a professional photographer for National Geographic and other places doing underwater photography, well-renowned, award-winning guy. But he's crazy. He just dived down into these whirlpools and did them, and then he finally went down in one wearing, like, the horse masks we got. That's from the old, there's a meme that's from, and in Grand Theft Auto, like everything's a meme, isn't it? But he had one of those on, and not when he drowned, but he'd been doing dives with one on, and then he did a deep dive at the end without one. He never come up, and then his buddy that was with him filming found his body, on the inlet. He went into, so it's pretty weird. But yeah, somebody knows what they're doing can get pulled under. And he went on the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now what we have here, let me explain this.
Some pretty gruesome shit.
But yeah, Whirlpool Hitman, look about. But what we have here now is 3 laps. Each lap is 3 laps. Therefore, we're not respawning a new car every lap, and we're racing the vagina. And we're starting out on rat bikes. Yay. This is Enter the Wagon from the director of Fenders of Vengeance and Genitals of Fury.
What is that message?
Well, it's, I actually had a whole Enter the Wagon from Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon series on my Wreckfest videos, and there was like 7 of them. So you got a lot of these races of really bad Bruce Lee movie puns coming. Anyway, I get a custom rat bike. Yay! If you don't have a custom, don't feel bad. You ain't gonna be on it very long because
I think it's offline.
Guys, this is the one I worked on a lot. I even come up with a new innovative transform checkpoint thing that you'll notice right from the get-go. So don't get used to these rat bikes. In fact, my custom bike offers me no advantage because once it goes go, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to disappear in a whiff of smoke. You heard it.
He asked me for an invite, and then by the time I looked, I didn't see him. All my friends there. So if anybody sees him on next race. Sometimes my friends list gets all.
Bet on Jay.
I can't see people sometimes.
This is why I say get a Regina. If you don't have one now, get one. But next week you're gonna need an Emperor, not a rusty Emperor, a regular Spain Emperor for next week. The first 3 or 4 rows, don't worry about your bike. Hang on, and also you'll never see these bikes again. Every lap you don't see, and then every transform lap you'll never see them again. See, boom, just like that. Because these are soft damaging cars, baby. Yes. Yes.
I got the rear end of mine pushed in already.
It'll wait. You got to go three. You got to do 3 laps on it. There is a crossover. Also, these are the insanely large checkpoints. You're not going to miss them. In fact, most of them will disappear way before you get to them. So.
Man, those are rough things. Where's the line green car?
There we go, Fumbaloo.
Just. Who's the Sherman on that?
How do you get over that?
I mean,
You
I
just
bought
buy
mine on
one
the
or steal one.
I bought mine on
I stole mine on the road. I got the largest.
Or not.
Yeah, and I got one that's got the largest luggage rack in the game, empty. It's insanely huge. It's like those big steel ones, and it covers the whole roof. But I don't get to race that car because my one with mini rims shows up first. I'm not gonna get rid of it just to have a cool luggage rack.
That didn't work out the way I wanted it to, Trump.
None of this.
No, you just went straight into the wall. You didn't even.
I wanted to ride the rail all the way around.
That was a straight Dennis. That was a straight
That's how I got into
maneuver
first,
right there.
though. I got into first at the beginning by riding the rail.
Oh! What the hell? I didn't hit that booster last lap.
This thing gets smashed over shit. That's why I've been wanting to race them forever. And after this lap, see the shape your car's in, you still got another lap to go for whatever shape your car's in. And then 2 more laps after that, of 3 each. These are going to be terrible.
Ow.
Man.
I don't even know why this goes.
Every car in GTA should be this soft. Every single one.
Take care we take a beat and stop. I'll tell you what.
You'd have a lot better racers. And the people who want to do serious racing, not crash racing, it'd be a lot better. They realize one wreck and it's fucked. I would discourage all the little supercar kids and teen boys who are going to buy shark cars.
Oh,
To buy the latest new, horribly expensive, indestructible supercar.
Oh, wow. I've never seen him get obliterated like that. Oh, there he's going back.
You like the instant changeover?
Oh,
Yeah.
so gravy.
Like I said,
That was a big mistake, slamming on the brake.
if you got any speed at
I
all,
was up with the
you
hand,
like it.
and that was a big mistake.
Wow, you got annihilated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, triple.
Oh, there we go. That's what I needed.
My first one didn't have a luggage rack, and now this one does.
Oh, you're doing stock ones? Yeah, you'll get random ones on stock.
Ah.
That's why you need a custom one, man. There's still one.
Yeah.
They are much faster. You're one of the cars that there's a big difference in custom and non-custom.
What's the name of it, Carl? I gotta write it down.
Regina.
The Regina.
It looks like Regina.
Regina.
R-E-G-I-N-A. But of course, everybody says Regina because we're all 12.
Sounds like vagina.
Everybody says Regina because we're all 12.
No, Regina is a
Oh my god.
place in Canada.
I'm certain.
We don't call it Regina.
You remember that Seinfeld episode
I
where the guy
believe
could
you
remember
because
his
we don't call
girlfriend's
it
name?
Appalachia. It's Appalachia. You know, so
Remind-
yeah.
It could be your girlfriend's name or
Female body
whatever, or
part.
somebody. Yeah.
I always leave it to the regional folks to do the right pronunciation. I believe it.
Her name was Dolores.
Dolores Claiborne.
China Claiborne.
It's a very stealth crossover too. I'm really
surprised.
proud of it. The crossover. My front end's a bit bone full.
Does the luggage give you downforce?
Yeah.
I'm at a maximum of 4,000 RPM.
It's got a 3-speed transmission.
Yep.
Column.
All that
Now I had an old, I think it was a 70, I had a 77 Nova that had the old 6-cylinder in it, and it had 3-speed in the floor. And it almost had the inverse pattern. Instead of first being high, down to second. First was low, you went up to second, down to third, and above first, and beside second was reversed. So it was a tricky pattern to learn at first. Lars, of course, actually spectating. Maybe you can hang on now this time. Hope so. Sorry you missed this, Yars. We want to at least hope you made it by this one to torture you. Oh my God, I'm doing the most beautiful rollover. Oh.
Not that he's been tortured enough tonight.
Oh, there we go. Nice lap. This is the last 3 laps.
Oh no, we caught it. Road nice.
Oh man, Rusty. I'll hit you just to help you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
That did work.
Oh. Also on a hill, if you barely hit the gas, it's better than jamming on it. It takes off a little better under stress that way. I don't know why.
Hard to tame all this horsepower. You gotta work that throttle.
No, it's just, if you try to push soft shit, if you try to push soft shit too hard, it just goes up on you. I think is why it does that.
Hey, cookout.
Time I was trying to get us to hang out in the crossover, get somebody to hit both of us because we deserve it. I think this is the first slipstream I've had since lap 1. Oh, nice.
Yeehaw.
Oh, nice.
Thank
I
you
stowed
guys.
the ass
Thank
in.
you.
I stowed the ass into my car and slammed it into the time on the spin out. We both were involved in somehow. Oh God, his back end got messed up too.
I won the
And that's what I like about it. These
We're awesome,
are
by the way.
such unique damage. It's never identical damage on these cars. It's like we took blows in almost the same area at the same speed, and his back damage completely different than mine. I know I'm obsessed about these things a lot, but you know, if they just did this to all cars, I'd never obsess about it. I'd never mention it. The thing that do this too is if you hit the guardrail just right off a speed boost when you brake, you can, in one blow, break every single piece of glass out of the windows.
I came to a complete stop after the crossover. I hit the Arco and the wall, and it stopped me. It was awesome.
Good job, Outlaw. You came back. Get second.
Yeah, I got rode at literally the very last second.
I'll have to save that clip for you.
Now the thing is, I tried to make every single one of these transform races for both cars insanely different, and I've built 5 of them so far. And I'm only going to drip feed them 1 a week. I'm not going to have 4 next week to annoy everybody. I'm just going to drip feed them like call me Rockstar baby.
Except Rockstar's drip feeding's gotten a lot worse.
Savage.
Like this whole one release a month thing would be better if they released like 3 or 4 cars at once rather than just one car out like a month or every 3 weeks.
At least 2. I mean, come on. GG Drunk, you know, a nice flashy sports are super for you guys and an old shitty car for me. You know, that'd be great. You know, give everybody something they want, not just, oh, you gotta wait. Like the hot ring pickup truck. Oh yeah, a lot of people excited about it.
Yeah, I know. That's the one I've been looking forward to the most out of this whole DLC.
The one I've been looking forward to the most is the next San Andreas. Is that shitty old Edsel Pontiac combo looking thingy, the what Eudora or whatever it is, and then like of course they released that San Andreas this time. They'll do a legendary next time, and that means at least 2 more feeds, which may be a month away before I see it. So. If they don't put a rusty livery on that one, I'm going to be so fucking pissed because it's insanely old and needs one. They've been good about it lately, so I'll shut up, bitch. I bitch Rockstar here.
Don't catch your chicken before they hatch.
Bark, bark, bark. Don't worry, we're not doing Yugas. I was going to. Coach fixed it for me, but vans are way too slow for this track, even though it's a classic van track of his, and it's getting the van cut. We're doing Broadways here, but it is a fun old track of his. Now, 5's enough. Now, look at the track pattern. Okay, now you see, you can't really tell, but when you come back up top, that top left corner, now you're coming from the bottom heading north up to that little baseball diamond looking thing, right? That home plate looking thing, right?
Carl.
Yeah.
Ketchup is on.
Yes?
Ketchup is on.
Thank you. And so listen, I haven't moved from this page yet. Here, I'm going to extend the time because everybody needs to hear this. When you head north, you see that you do that hairpin, you come down the bottom, you head back up north, right? Towards the baseball diamond looking thing, the home plate looking thingy. When you make that little short left up top, there's an immediate left, and then up ahead it looks like you go through a gate to another left. Now you can go either way, but if you go straight the long way, you're going to it's a joker lap you put in there, but it's not a long way lap, so be warned. When you pass the crossover, go to the end, go left. You take the immediate left, and then you'll head back towards the dick pic sign, which you put in, which is great. And if you keep going straight for too far, you have to take the long lap. So you've been warned. Hey, little girl, want some candy? Uncle Purvis has got a lollipop for you. There we go. And this is an old GCC
Don't think I've been wanting a party for that to be heard.
Old GCC track from way back. I don't know if Papa on this one. And Danner.
I don't know how much left I got in the tank.
It's a mixed surface as well, so there's parts that it'll fly on, there's parts that'll drag through the dirt on. Broadway does not like the dirt, but likes it better than the fucking Yuga does. The Yuga was crawling through the dirt section. I'm like, I can't bother him for speed boost, and he wouldn't do it to this track anyway. He races clown bands on it normally, so it's a big deal, him swatching these for me. I'll tell him to switch it back. Yes, he's ready.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with this. Yeah. Al Green.
Alright, whoever's playing that, you need to turn it off.
Turn it off! Did we have a random that joined?
No.
Sounded like it.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Anybody join?
Whoever's doing that, stop. It's annoying.
They're not.
Yeah,
But I
seriously,
can't hear
please,
them.
turn it off.
Turn right, up here's the hairpin.
a yard.
That's a buoy.
He's still in here.
Now up here after this right turn. Past the strike. 10 nudes! At 10 nudes you go left, and then you go immediately left again, or you'll go through the gates and go the long way. There you go. No dick pic. And there's the lap. There's the crossover.
Ooh, that's a very large crossover.
Old Bangers and Mash track from way back in DCT. Oh. In fact, this track was my inspiration for Crash Course. It made me want to build a track here. The one with the 3 circles. So you can blame this track for me building that track.
I mean, hey, Crash Course is a great track. I like that track.
Yeah, honestly, it was. I raced on this one like, I got to build a track out here. We raced it in rally cars too, Sports Classics, and it is insanely fast. And he built a new version that instead of the crossover, because it's rally, he has a little ramp here, and you jump over the crossover. And he has the proper Joker lap set up on it, so yeah. And it's called something similar like Uncle Purvy's rally.
I gotta go buy one of these things now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna race Crash Unit, you better.
We
You
race
know what? I
shitty
bought
cars.
that stupid Ignis twice though. I think you guys supposed to hear.
No,
You know what,
you ain't gonna be seeing that much in this playlist.
No, dude, we do not do supercars here except for the
Well,
bullet.
somebody-
There's two. There's two
Somebody had to
tracks.
buy the weaponized one, and I bought the stock one instead.
Oh.
I had to upgrade it.
Oh, there's two tracks every so many months that you can have the full supercar choice on, but I don't use them that much. Because you know what? That's every other single goddamn playlist in GTA you can go race supercars on. It's not around here. Ooh, zombie. You made me do a nose stand, zombie, when I tried to get back in the traffic.
Nice.
A spinning nose stand. That was very good. Shoot between the cars. Yeah. Numbers with his frontless car. I like that.
Yeah, that's what
I figured why put a front on a car and Crash Unit? She's gonna get torn off.
There you go. That's like in the banger racing over here in England. They don't have radiators at all. They weld like a big steel around the engine well. They'll do a big steel 5 or 6 gallon water tank, and they don't run them so long that it's so much water that it circulates enough to keep the engine cool without overheating, without using a radiator. And that's why they just smash up and suck into everything. There's zero danger of busting a radiator you don't have.
Where's the tank
some
at?
of them okay, like in the spaces around the top of the engine, under the hood where there's space, they'll make them U-shaped or L-shaped, whatever space they got under there. They'll custom make their own little water tank. Yeah,
Gotcha.
they'll just do it to fit. And then like, you know, they reinforce it some. They don't let them reinforce them too much. They'll put like little corner cross tabs and stuff on some of the stuff. But even though they'll be solid steel welded tanks, some of those dudes will smash so hard, you will see steam blast out every now and then. That's either the tank got hit so hard it shifted and either pulled or ripped the hose off, or they literally busted a weld on the tank, you know.
Yeah. Nice three-way fight there.
Mm-hmm.
Should never get up the inside.
You got a fancy shirt, drunk? Yeah, they look at it.
Oh, it's just from playing the video game.
I don't play video games.
Monkey Paradise. And you win T-shirts if you get like a high score or finish the game. arcade.
I did the
Lost
cube
and
so
liked
much.
it.
I've won every shirt and every award and desk award and everything you get for doing the cube game, man. I'm a Tetris addict, so I was like, yeah.
I just gotta get
That's
the
cool.
claw. That one seems to be the hardest one.
Yeah, I've never picked out one of those. Dude, I've never picked up a single one
Me
of those
neither.
bastards.
I've yet to get one, and I'm about the point where I'm done.
I gave up long ago. I just Tetris out now. I don't fuck with any other games too much. I do the monkey games some. I got a few of the monkeys.
Well, that one's the easiest one. I think the Monkey Paradise game to get the T-shirt is the easiest, and then
I don't know if I got one for doing it. But I played Wizard's Ruin through to. I did every Wizard's Ruin map except like the last one, and halfway through the next to the last one. Something like that. Probably didn't give me enough for that, but I just did that recently, you know what I'm saying? Really, the high, most pumped up steroid version of him is just ridiculous.
Halfway, we got ourselves a nice little battle.
Yeah.
First to third, 9 points.
See, I came in there and took 10 points away in that one race, man.
You
I need to do that once a week. I need to win one race a week, man, to shake it up.
You should do it more often.
I'm too busy having fun. Easier. Oh yeah, we're doing 2 pigs tonight. This is the first pig race. 5 laps, and each lap is 2 laps, so 10 laps.
So the bake sale?
Yeah, a half mile lap. Yeah. Oh yeah, the occasional bake sale. Also, this one has received, like all my old tracks too. This one has finally received its final 300-piece edit, and not much different. It's a little shinier. A few more guardrails, a little bit more guidance, less gaps, less guardrail stopping points. Yep. Of course, there's bonfires, and I got lots of generator lights up, so you can even knock all your headlights out and you're fine. Cool. Yeah. We normally do this one in sedans, but
hey, it's always good to change it up.
Pig is fast as shit on this track too, and it's like I said, I did the guardrail, got rid of all the little gap stops and everything I could with guardrail pieces, angled them off, and yeah, you can rail ride a pig on this thing real fast on a few curves if you're gonna get silly with it, but just remember you're on a guardrail and somebody might be close by.
Do I smell bacon?
Probably.
Pig.
Yeah, I had a bacon cheeseburger for dinner.
Pigs can fly. Pigs can fly here. I'm gonna go Dr. Kyle since he showed up out of nowhere, all looking pretty and relaxed in his robe.
How you doing, Carl?
You good, buddy? You all right?
Yeah.
You missed the Regina race.
Well, darn.
Yeah, we're all raced vaginas.
Here we go. Oh, you turn the headlights on for that if you're out. They'll get knocked out in about 1-2 turns, but go get him, Papa. Oh, thanks for taking that bullet for me, Papa. You're a man. After my own heart.
Front-wheel drive makes it turn around quick.
Yeah, it'll spit back around if you get spit back around. So yeah.
I hope it was Fumble was in that gold car. Otherwise, I just did somebody real dirty.
Drunk, did you get put over the fence? No, you're in. Oh, no,
No.
you did.
No, I'm still on track.
Oh, okay.
I got- might have been Outlaw.
Where'd Zombie go?
Yeah, that was me. I got taken out. I got taken out in the
He
intersection.
was at first, and then I got taken out of fucking turn and went down the barrel. Holy.
Someone got proud.
It's a new one tonight. We usually use them.
Yeah, it's usually Staniers in Glendale.
Yeah, a little bit of speed never hurt nobody, man. Do a little bump.
No, it's
I mean, speed up. Yeah.
Oh,
What the dick?
Damn.
Touche, Fumble.
I rang the dicky bell, dicky bell, dicky bell. Ooh. I rang the dicky bell again. Accidentally, I didn't mean to. Somebody knocked me into you. Don't hit me, because I'm pretty. Zambi!
Damn it, Carl. This one has to focus.
I got Zambi. Zambi did this to me, man. He made me do it to y'all. So I suggest everyone hit Zombie if they see him at all. He's a naughty man.
You can't lap me. That's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's a half lap. Settle down. No. I'm working on lapping.
yeah, fucking road where you just roll through there like in motion, caught in the Red Sea. Oh, then he gets taken out of the intersection.
I am no longer on the way I need to go.
I think you're doing fine. Nice lap. Like 2 laps. God.
I
Hit
got
the guard
knocked back
on
into
both of them.
another mini.
Oh. Chiropractor.
I love how the tires have wound up even in like turn 2 of the first leg far away from where they should ever be. Great work, guys. Chick comes out of an egg, egg comes out of a chick, chick comes out of an egg, egg comes out of a chick, chick comes out of an egg. Sorry, I've been listening to Mr. Bungle all week. Who?
Mr. Bungle?
My hand is tighter than my dick is sore, but the girls upon want more. Beautiful. I fled through the pages one more time. Mike is a genius. Always has been. Faith No More was a shitty band in my opinion. These other bands are rule.
Hey, if anybody's sorry, Carl. If anybody's interested, after the playlist is round 2 of the Ken Block Rally Cup. 50 laps. Retinue Mark II. I think it's 50 laps.
Wow. They're doing it after the list?
Yeah. Originally they were going to start like half an hour before the playlist usually ends. But last week they waited. And I got in, and we did 50 laps of the round 1, and tonight's round 2. So, cool. I'm trying to find details, but it's the Wave. Oh, it's Daniel's track, Wave Rally. Let me see if I can get some info.
Dandy track.
Is that the one by the airport? Is that the one by the airport, Dunk?
Yeah.
Yes. We did. Fuck, I'm trying to.
Super huge boring track?
Yeah, but we're doing it in retinue Mark 2s.
50 laps.
For some reason, when I try to zoom in,
With catch-up on?
no.
Oh.
I believe it's in. I hate to say it. I believe it's in non-contact.
That's
Oh,
that's
no,
right.
that's a
It's a little slow when
that's a
it's
quick no from me, bro.
catch-ups on.
I'm not positive on that. I'm trying to find some details, especially because it's so goddamn late.
Daniel will have ketchup off most likely if he's helping run
If
it
it's
off.
not contact, it won't matter.
Yeah. Zambi's track. Well, I think it's probably safe bet to bet on him. Oh, did he? Zombie, did
Which
you log
part?
out? Are you here? Where
No,
you
I'm
at?
here, I'm
There
here.
you are.
Contact. Nope.
Is it a zombie track?
Yep. Custom Weevil.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
can bet on me,
original
but
car
honestly,
on it.
with the way the carnage is on this track, honestly, it's anybody's race.
Yeah.
Especially in the crossover.
Especially when the crossovers really start to kick
I
in.
just try to bet on track builders every
Well,
now
not
and
just the
then.
crossover, and the oncoming traffic as well.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
at the speed we're going to be going.
You will meet people. Exciting and interesting places.
Yeah, this track is pretty much designed to where anybody can win.
And one of the few stunty creations I actually enjoy.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy this track, Carl.
Bulldog's gonna send me some details. Last one.
So zippity-doo-dah. Here we go. Goodbye, strangers. It's been nice. Oh, I thought I was gonna blow up. I roofied somebody. Yay! I came off somebody's roof. We got a new term. When you land on somebody's roof and crash them, you roofied them. Okay, I think I'd have to explain it real depth if you need me to, right? I think if you crash on top of your car and blow up, you roofied yourself. Jay, did you land on your roof? Jay, did you land?
He totally roofied himself.
Jay roofied himself, ladies and gentlemen. Jay roofied himself.
I witnessed it.
What you gonna do now, Jay, since you're all roofied?
There you go.
Great answer.
Wow.
Woo! Woo! Wow. A lot of carnage back there. 6 positions what the carnage of is.
Man, this shit back here is like sperm margarita.
Oh God, buddy. What is this? Oh, what is this?
This
It's a good
shit
track. I
is-
didn't know it was yours, zombie.
Oh yeah, ran at that shit.
This track is good therapy.
Unfortunately, yeah, I have to play on YouTube.
Ah.
Bell taking the lead.
I just pushed one because I realized, you know?
Oh, I think I'll go this way. Let's pay that down. We had like 4 lead changes right there within 2 seconds, zombie.
Yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
And then Fumbles joined the pack. Wow, I got away with 10-wheeling this thing and landed it somehow. Holy cow. I've been practicing a move for this track where when you do the crossover jump, if I see people up ahead of me, I'm just going to flip the car over at the crowd. Because you can actually flip it
Yeah,
over
that's
to its
one way to do it.
wheels, too. You can flip it over to its wheels. If it works out, you're going to look really cool. If it doesn't, I'm going to probably roofie myself. Well, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, risking everything and all that. I figured I'd save that for, like, you know, older domestic cars up ahead. I may not get passed or around. Like, yeah.
Always pass on the right.
No, nobody wants to do silly rules like that. That's why we only have 3 rules. Rules like that start complicating things.
Are we required to wear pants?
Nope,
That's
pants
optional.
are Ads is hitting checkpoints apparently. I missed that one 3 times. Uh-oh. Nope. Well, there's twice I should have been dead.
Ass.
Oh, nice. I was spinning out of control and I hit somebody. Ooh, nice again. I have no idea which way to go, so I'm just going to go this way. That seems... Okay, maybe I'll go this way. Probably the wrong way, but I don't care. Every way's the right way. There's a checkpoint somewhere up ahead.
Yeah, this one's designed to where even if you get knocked into the other side, you can still keep going.
Yep. That's what I like about it. Very, R.I.P. Road Warrior.
Oh.
Weird how when you're jamming on the brakes, you're sliding. On mine, the tires are making any noise.
Wow. Oh, you almost roofied me. Well, you almost made me roofie myself, technically. You didn't hit my roof. I almost landed on it.
Ah.
Happy West Day.
Ow.
This car worked well on this too.
Yeah,
It really does.
it's like an urban doom buggy style, you know?
No airbags in these motherfuckers.
Yeah, no shit.
One side of this track, I can hear the tires switch when you jam on the brake. The other side, I
You know,
hear
with proper true rat rodder, there'd be all kinds of dangerous shit welded to the inside for art's sake that can just fuck you up in a crash. Licenses. Oh, look at this dog roll I made out of old fucking gearship levers. There's spikes all over it. I welded it to the fucking tunnel, just ahead of the other gearship. Kinda near your face level,
Somebody
but that's
finally found a
okay.
propane tank.
Like looking at you. When the car folds up on you, it'll really be looking at you from the inside. Fun track zombie. Where we at? Oh, yes. ZZ, zombie.
He knows where the hidden
Hey,
turbos are.
1600. Easy money.
Here we go. It'll be 30,
Now-
35 laps in a retinue Mark II. It's the track where we did the event, where we did the core event on.
Okay.
It's not
There's
the
like
big
10 wave
core
tracks, they all
event that we
blend.
did.
I remember when you guys did that.
He's got so many of those wave tracks. I quit trying to keep track. I quit trying.
Yeah, he's got so many of them, and yeah.
Sucks some
it's
dumb
the-
stupid
it's the
hillbilly
rally
that builds a bunch
version
of
that we did
abandoned
the
shit
event on.
everywhere whenever he... Oh!
But it doesn't. Oh, it's non-contact for all races. So
Boo.
for those.
Whip out your blades. It's a soft body nightmare on a brand new freshly 300 piece. Edited. Not totally using 300 though, but what I did, a lot of the sticking points with the old block walls, because this is such an old track of mine, I went in and put guardrails around. And so now you can ride the outside walls a bit better and crash bank off the guardrails easier. So I've inserted matching guardrails all around in places where they, especially the tunnel where it needed a bunch, so you can sort of bounce through the tunnel better. Little narrow alleyway section. And the blade is nice and squishy, so it squishes right in there. So. And I got rid of the phone booth and some of the other fixtures that were annoying. I left some of the little signs on that backstretch because, you know, it's fun running over signs. But I got rid of them everywhere else. Some blind. Alright, you Unity kid, this is your race. Yours and Gixxer's. Boom. Do a split bet. Also, I reset the starting grid properly a little bit better in a way. Everybody's not jammed right up into the fucking back of the alley there. So we've got 4 wide instead of 3 wide. And the Rockstar, yes, it kept. Yay! Thank you, Rockstar. And see, I'm even starting half on a curb, so you know, it's like I'm even did myself bad. So if you look, you can come off of these. Wall ride the guardrail down. There you go.
Scrapyard.
These guardrails work good. No tunnel blockage. So far. Not saying it won't be, but there you go, get the bell straightened out. There you go. Yeah. There you go, Red Warrior. Hit me. Hit me again. There you go. See, Papa, bounce through that alley a little better.
It's dangerous when you go in that alley and so much. You know how it is?
What, you come out with your pants wrapped around your ankle?
Oh, yeah. Come out crying.
Crying in a pocket full of money.
I tried to get you. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I went full fumbles and got stuck on the wall. think I roofied a couple of people there. Not mean to. Hurt me more than it did them. That by Zandy.
Oh, fuck. Bro, didn't I?
Oh yeah, it's got the extra large checkpoints. Don't worry if you're about to miss it. You won't. They go further than, they go wider than the road is. All of them.
Oh,
Even if you kind of try to miss them, you kind of can't unless you just go down the wrong road. See what's this, man. I'm gonna show anybody watching me. Here you go. You can even just boom, ride the wall all the way around there. And then you can come in here and aim right for that one. Boom, it shoots you over to that one.
I wonder how you can
take that curve a lot quicker.
The rate. You gotta move that left. The one right before the left. You gotta move forward to the left.
Boom, see? You can see here and clear out all this mess. Brake check some fools. There we go. Get knocked over on my roof. Yay. Heck. GG's, Andy.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Where'd you go, drunk? I need you.
I'm slowly digging my hole.
I know you're falling down.
That's what I always do in the second half. I always fall on my face.
Teddy has added some artistic features to this.
Too bad he's not here for his own track.
Yeah, well.
He lost like 3 races in.
I bet.
Yeah, he left like way in the beginning of the list.
I bet
Yeah, he left after like.
You can just tell when he got on the microphone, though, he wasn't having a good time.
Yeah. Dude, I think he left like either during race 2 or race 3.
He likes him a little stunnier, I think. That's fine. Everybody's got their own taste. Well, I do like some of the stuff he added to this.
But he's the king of choke points.
Carl, you ever do yoga?
And clogs.
I'm sorry.
You ever do like hot yoga or your little regular yoga with some poses?
I do a form of meditative yoga, actually. I have to because of the shape my physical body's in. I've been to lots of different rehab, physical rehab over the years. No, because I smoke too much.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I consider part of my heavy weed smoking as meditation, breathing exercises, and I would probably sound like Dennis if I didn't. So,
Oh, so okay.
Am I breathing heavy tonight?
No.
No.
I'm just wondering if you do some yoga, take care of the physical,
Yeah, no, I have to, man. I'm in messed up shape, and 10 years of being almost immobile left me more overweight than I've ever been in my life. It's always been fit and bike riding and stuff, so like I'm still probably about 30 pounds overweight, and I'm really kind of miserable about it. But I've been slowly taking it off over the past year or two, rather than trying to crash it off, So.
Hey, Carl. How's
sort of
something came up about that MTV that MTV Real World or something in San Francisco?
You know
Yeah.
that Puck guy?
He's a cunt. No real messenger liked him. He wasn't even a real messenger. He was just around, like, enough to be, oh, this is a cool job. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, look, I'm on TV. He's a dick. He's always been a dick. He's a fucking meth head.
Yeah. I saw something about that show the other day. I was like, oh yeah,
He's a
fucking guy. Fuck, I wonder what the problem is.
Dude, he did more to our shit our rep than the worst drug users amongst us ever did. He's just a little ass, you know. He's like, oh, dude, extreme dude. Hey, fuck you. Fuck your mom.com. You piece of shit. Sorry. Do I have an opinion about fuck? Maybe. Does every old school messenger that did it for a living and saw it as a career and a profession do it? Yeah, maybe. You know. Oh, look, I did it for 3 years, man. I'm like, he never did it for even 3 years. He did it for like less than a year he put it on the road. He
Ah,
barely
damn, I was
a
just about
rookie.
to fly back onto the track and then I got hit again.
Something about that guy everybody hated on that show.
Yeah, well, everybody
Yeah.
hated him in the fucking, that's why he went to that
I
shit
can
too.
see
Everybody hated
anyone
him in
else
the SF Messenger world too, so, you know, yeah. In fact, there were stickers. You could go around a lot of the light poles in the 90s, and somebody had even made, fuck stickers all over the fucking light poles you saw them. Yeah.
What did you say?
I popcorn somebody in pink just now.
What do they call that? Real World or something?
Yeah, I think it was. Well, it was Real World, whatever
That was the
city they
beginning
were
of
in.
the end for
So it was-
MTV.
it was Real World San Francisco. But, yeah, all that reality shit.
That was like one of the only ones I watched.
Like I said, on Core Gaming's Discord, if you go to the off-topic movie section, a few days ago I posted a documentary. You got to see a few seconds of me on the screen. If you read the description, you'll see where. And those are all my real friends, and the guys narrating and tells you exactly what it's like. And it's you know, it's a little more different than all the people's perceptions of what it is. It's a brutal fucking profession, not just the physical end, but if you get fucked over and you're working for a bad boss, there's all kinds of shit that just fuck your whole life up in that game if you ain't careful. So, it's, you know, don't get me started. You did, but I'll stop now. Sorry. Well, we try to avoid rules. That's why I always just give my jolly little silly happy memories of it. I guess I'm sort of pokish in that manner, but yeah, no, you get down to the gritty of it, yeah.
Well, I agree with you, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Pussy. Would piss on that motherfucker if he's on fire in the street.
Oh, now we. Oh, shit.
Me? What?
I was like, who is this passing me? That was pretty smooth, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh, zombie, and because I had the leaderboard up there, I wasn't really paying attention to the track, and I went up the track.
Bump boost, get us down the road. Road Warrior! I roofied Road Warrior. I made Road Warrior give himself a roofie. Yay! Something like that. You're on your roof.
I gotta be a member for that, I heard.
There goes your dignity. Oh, it's so delicious.
Carl, oh, cool. You and me, we're shake and bake through here, aren't we?
All right, grab my tail, man. Hang on. Go to the right slightly. There you go. See? You got avoid them rocks to your left. Go back to your left. Go back to your left. Go back to your left. Now swing back to your right. Not too far. I went too far.
Yeah, you went too far.
Oh.
I thought for sure you were going to brake check me, so that's why I was like hanging back a
No,
little bit.
I was trying to let you pass me and grab your tails again.
I thought you were going to brake check me right before the waterfall. I was getting
No, I'm pretty mellow. That was actually quite good yoga. I'm sort of post bitch yoga about fucking meditative now. I'm happy I got real nice folks like you around. I'm happy I got nice folks like y'all around. Put it that way.
For all the meditation you need, man.
Oh, I appreciate you pulling over, but you think
I like
that's
Is the smoke new on here?
Yeah, so are the vans and the cars towing shit, and Teddy's using my... You didn't see it in the Regina track, but there was a Fumble Wheel Wizard tribute track that I built with tire stack tires and white walls on the cars, and I inspired Teddy to put white walls in some of these vehicles he put in here, and so I showed it to him when I was making it. Looks like right after you hit down that first long straightaway, if you look to the left where all those garages are, there's an old red car sitting there with a big white wall sunk in up underneath it. I'm such an obsessive freak. Well, I'm such an obsessive. He's got those on this one here, yeah. But I'm such an obsessive freak, I thought, you know what? If somebody gets knocked over in there that red car, they may be around to that back side that no one ever sees and goes, aha, he didn't put tires over here. Oh, yes, I did. I put tires and props where no one will probably ever fucking see them. Because I'm a nerd. I'm a prop nerd. Next week's special vehicle Emperor track was partially inspired by the film The Deer Hunter. Because if you remember, they went hunting up in the Pennsylvania mountains in a Cadillac.
I forget who. Oh shit! Who went off to Vietnam? Was that
De Niro and Willem Dafoe and Christopher Walken, De Niro, and the curly-haired guy. I forgot his name. But the guy who played Freddy in The Godfather, he didn't go. He was the one always whipping the gun out, and he pissed off fucking De Niro, and he made him take his pistol away from him and do the Russian roulette thing the Viet Cong and made them do. So he was like, he's sitting there in that hunting cabin, De Niro jamming that fucking revolver in his mouth, dry clicking it.
I know a guy shot a hole in the front door playing with his fucking 45. Fucking asshole.
GG, Papa. It's a Mao! 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 Yeah, you motherfucker! It's a funny movie. Remember they're all freaked out. The guy who was freaking out when they were in the rat pen, and he was freaking out so bad, and De Niro leaned over and jacked him off to calm him down. That's the other guy.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't recall that.
You didn't see The Deer Hunter?
It's been a while.
Dude, Robert De Niro, he was special forces. He knew that would distract the guy and take care of business. And his sexuality was always a little odd anyway in his character if you study him. But yeah, you know, and he wasn't even like he was getting off on it himself. He just did it to get him, because he was freaking out, because they were, you know, under a pen where people were being forced to play suicide games and lose his fucking mind. And he was, his girl was waiting on him. His girl was waiting for him back home, and De Niro knew that, you know, if he caused him to, you know, shoot Louis Bluey, he would calm down. He did, you know. So you watched the movie. Some of you guys watched that movie and you didn't even see that. You didn't want to see it.
What year?
That's what's going on.
It's old, 70s.
78, 77.
Yeah.
He was young De Niro, man. He was badass fucking Green Beret in that movie, man. He was fucking, Chadwick's out, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, I haven't watched that many movies that old, so I'm not surprised that I haven't seen it.
It is one of the most brutal, honestly weird movies about not just Vietnam, but just about humanity in these weird situations and stuff. And And De Niro's
Speaking of
pretty
those
badass,
movies.
so he takes care of business too. But it's like
Yeah, I need to watch
not
The
your
Taxi
typical
Driver.
hero movie. It's not your typical hero movie in a way. It's very.
The problem with that movie is that you have to fast forward 50 minutes from the beginning because they do the whole fucking math, and people get bored.
No. The whole thing about them working in the Pennsylvania coal mines is central to the fucking goddamn story. The Pennsylvania coal
The
mines.
math is boring. It's just like 10 minutes of math.
Look. I know you're used to your high exciting European football oriented culture, man. But calm the fuck down. You got to understand character development and stop obsessing about this Ronaldo guy. I know what your posters are on your wall, motherfucker. You stare at Ronaldo. Don't lie.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Catholic mass at the beginning of the movie.
Stand back on it.
I love you, Dr. No. Anywho, yeah. Nice tracks and nice edits. Some of the little clunky corners have been straightened up. Very nice, very fun. Pay attention to your mini-map.
Thank you, Fumble. Got me right through there.
No, it's a good movie. You just,
Oh, good Lord. Oh, no.
it's part of that 70s Hollywood gritty cinema, man, like, he's not the same kind of Vietnam guy as he was in Taxi Driver, let's just say that. He's actually better well adjusted, in a weird way. But damaged, so, nobody won that war. Well, actually, the Vietnamese did, they're still there, still communists, and, yeah. Sorry, but yeah, they won. You don't like admitting that, but yeah, they did. They're still there. Like Bruce Springsteen said in his song that everybody misinterprets, they're still there. He's all gone.
Now they have McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
Yeah. And in fact, it's one of the top places that American vets retire to now, especially ones who are over there. Their money goes real far there now.
Supercar too.
Their money goes far there. There's a lot, and Americans who never were in the military resettle there now. And yeah,
I could never do that. I worked with them for years. Hard workers, hard smokers, hard gamblers.
Oh yeah. Well, you met all the traitorous fools who were on our side. You met the bad guys, so you haven't met the good people.
I met a lot of good people.
Oh, dude, you're not going.
I'm teasing you. I'm making a joke. But if you want to get down to it,
Comfortable.
Well, we got pedestrians.
Yeah, no doubt.
I had a couple of friends in NSF who were Hmong, and they were very, very cool, interesting folks too.
Were they Hmong?
Hmong. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Oh, it hurt. Ever since the Paco's dead, I've wanted my own tribe of Montagnards. Ooh, I made somebody pop a wheelie. Nice.
Oh, we're gonna hit.
I was doing that gym and I was crawling along the edge of the straight, like a snail crawling on the edge of the straight blazer. Are you an assassin, Willard? PBR Street Gang.
Well, that's the end of that.
What's the thing that guy said to tuned in? He's like, expend all remaining in my perimeter. It's been a lovely war, gentlemen. somebody's
Oh.
screaming from being burned alive. It must be a Road Warrior track.
I tried to cut the corner too much and hit
Nice
the
rip,
turbo.
Thomas does.
That's what happened to me on the first lap. Don't feel bad.
That is a curious place for
I didn't even know it was there.
I forgot it was there too.
All in the brake check down. Aw, damn it, I went down the wrong lane. I'm an idiot. I even looked at it when I did it. I went, you're going the wrong way, dirt. Like me knowing the right thing to do was ever going to make me do the right thing. Oh, hello, Mr. Tree. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Eat some cheese for me. Geekser's parked over there. He must be busy. Little bump boost at the bell. Get you on down the road. Oh. Fun track, sir. Fun track. Papa.
Messed up.
Oh, where we at? Oh, we are, we're approaching a certain creek at this point. It's time to get your swimming pigs out. All you off-road fans, the last race tonight is very off-roady and into Rusty Rebel, although it was originally designed for motorcycles. But this one is not. This is Tanks Pig Creek Backers. We will be doing in pigs. Slip is on. There we go. I'm going to extend the time because I'm old and wah. Twist this up and light it, let my hand rest. Ah, okay, that feels better. Oh, just about 1/10 of a tube of this Nurofen gel on my thumb tonight. It's not been too bad until now. Oh, I had all the muscles separated from, like, imagine your thumb gets torn off your hand a little bit, like internally, just the muscle part pulled loose, and then it grows back, and there's like a, you know how your fingers are all in unison all the time, kind of. We imagine you had your thumb, it kind of wasn't anymore, kind of like you could move it, but it was weird. My problem is it aggravates me. Well, my problem is I have to use a walking stick a lot, and so leaning on the cane on it really is the worst thing possible for it. So it's one of those. It's one of them catch-38 situations.
You get yourself a one-wheel, Carl, and mount a lawn chair on it. You know, just lean your way around the world.
I got a lot of days where I don't need it. You know, if I got to do a lot of walking in a day, I'll need it. It's like I keep it in the trunk of my car in case I'm out and I need it. If I'm out and I don't. I just live.
Who's hiring bike
Well, I'll walk around like I'll walk around like Festus. I'll get the horses, Matthew. You know, fucking half the time.
Carl, who hires bike messengers? Mostly business dudes running paperwork back and forth, or is it
No, they're
dealers?
bike messengers. There are bike messengers companies, and I've even owned my own. You can start your own in a way. But yeah, no, it's mostly you do a lot of business work. We used to do shitloads of legal work, and then in like the early 2000s, they made it to where additional copies of like lawsuits you served to be done online. And so, like I had friends. That happened while I was in London. When I came back to San Francisco in 2006, I had friends who had companies that just disappeared overnight because there was not enough legal work to go around. And then my friend Andrew, who in that documentary, he's the muscular bald guy. He owns and operates King Courier, and he was a messenger for a long time too. And then he rarely ever delivers anymore, except on motorcycles sometimes to help when he gets behind. But he ended up buying about 4 different companies just for their client list, because together all the companies, there was enough work to, you know, funnel it into one company now, because there's still legal work to do, but, you know, and then some of the guys went to work for him, and then some guys just retired and just went into other work and stuff, you know, and like at the height of the .com boom, there was about close to between 350 and 400 of us at various times. And like now, there's probably less than 120 messengers in FF, and probably under 100, I think, from the last I heard some of my friends talking. And I know the guys who do Deliveroo. Yeah, well, no, not so much. See, like me, I was also a licensed process server. I was also a licensed weed deliverer. You know, so, you know, people who are homebound and can't get out to the dispensary need delivery. So, but you deliver everything, dude. Flowers, fucking lawsuits, business documents, drafts, architect drawings, you name it. A business uses, you deliver it. Business supplies, just anything you can think of a business in a big city will use, you deliver it at some point or another. But your main part of the day is you're delivering literal messages and letters between companies. And even though in the age of email, there is a lot of stuff they don't want to send. Right. You know, there is a lot to this day. There's a lot of shit they do not want sent through a computer system. Yeah. And then, you know, I've hauled at one point. I think the most valuable cargo I hauled was a cashier's check for $2.1 million back during the .com era, and it was made out to the company. It wasn't a bearer check. It was a registered cashier. It was to this, you know, and they were like, yeah, no, you do not stop. You do not talk to anyone. Here, sign this. Oh no, nobody knows what it is. Dude, seriously, yeah, no, even back then, no. Now there was one of our messengers, was Randy, I forget his fucking, I don't even remember his number or his nickname, but I only met him a time or two, because after he did his jail time, he only came back and worked like maybe less than a year. But back in the day, like during my rookie years, I heard about him, and he worked for this shitty company, and he had a drug problem and drank a lot, like a lot of my friends do, but he had a real big one. And then, you know, you wear your same bag and gear all the time a lot. You kind of got to look, and people know you. And you have a lot of clients you'll deliver to every day. You'll have regulars, you know, that your company's contracted through that hire just you to do shit. And he had bank deposits he took every day to this certain bank. Motherfucker put the handkerchiefs on his face and robbed the bank. And then, like, before he was 10 blocks away, they knew who he was. And he got away for about a week, and they eventually caught him, and, like, he never left SF. He was just getting high, and, you know, a lot of cash, and then he went away for like 4 years. He robbed him with a note, no weapon, no violence, just a threat of violence, and it was a different law back then. It was probably even worse now. They'll probably treat it like you do have a gun if you say you do now. I don't know, you know, they always make laws worse and worse. But back then, he ended up doing like 4 years for, I think it was just a grand theft larceny charge.
Can't even rob a bank anymore. What's going on?
Yeah, no, but it was like, we had our own little Jesse James, and he was horrible at it, so yeah. But, you know, you get your bike stole a lot if you're not good with your locks and shit. I never had a bike stole, but you get wheels and shit stole, but I never had that because I was using Allen keys before anyone would. And I also, like, on my Allen keys, without using, you know, you never take quick release. If you're using quick release, total fucking rookie move. You put Allen screw axles on, and then on the Allen screw hole, JB weld that shit on there. JB weld a plug into it so it's smooth. And you know, if you got a good, proper Leatherman work tool, you can pry out a JB weld if you know what you're doing. So it's not possible to get out. But it's like,
slow them down.
What you do, you make your shit so annoying to steal that it's not impossible, but there's so many people around with easier shit to steal. And most bike thieves and bike part thieves, they'll glance and go, oh no, that's a messenger, don't want his shit stolen, I'm going to bump around. Because they just want something they can quick release, grab and run off with and sell for $2 down at the fucking, you know, there were places back then, I'm sure there's now, where you homeless guys would hang out, they'd have a blanket with bunches of shit laid on it to sell. You know, you sell bike parts and, you know, strip bikes and whatnot. You know, it was big back in the 90s too, so. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea about the culture of San Francisco anymore, or even, I just keep up with my friends and how they're doing. Mostly emotionally, more so than, well, I got a lot of my friends, they're all spread back out. My boy Chalky, he moved. My friend Chalky moved back to his home state of Colorado, and he owns Mountain Man Outdoors. He owns his own outdoors place. You know, it's not just biking. He does, you know, the full outdoor supply deal. You know, he doesn't do guns or anything, but he has all the camping supplies and shit you need. So, and some bike stuff, but you know. He still does crazy shit though. Like, he lives near an Amtrak passenger train line. It's like if he goes out his backyard and goes on a small hike, he climbs down on a hill, but if there's no roads or towns or anything around, and if you're riding your Amtrak train through there, it looks like you're just passing through the wilderness. Nothing around, no towns or cities or nothing. You've been by for a while, right? Just been going through the mountains of Colorado. And every now and then, he would get out and he would get and put on a full, really well-made Spider-Man costume and hang on the rock and just wave and not acknowledge the train, but just hang off the rocks when a train was going by. So motherfuckers on the train are out in the middle of Colorado, and there's an overweight, you know, beer drinking Spider-Man, you know, body guy, because you know he could be the messenger. No, once he moved to the mountain, he still rides his bike. He's in shape, but motherfucker likes his beer and his food now, you know. So he's a bit older, middle-aged guy now.
Spider-Man,
you know. He's still in good shape. He's a little tubby, but he's like, you know, a tubby Spider-Man hanging on a rock in the middle of fucking nowhere. Imagine you're riding an Amtrak train and you look out the window to see that. And every day, you know, it's new, different people on the train. So, you know, he did that like daily for a while, but then he just only does it like maybe once or twice a year now. But he still goes out to Spider-Man's and Amtrak train full of passengers just to give a little, you know. he knows the only people he'll ever know pretty much are his friends and, you know, the few people on that train. You know, and you gotta think, that's kind of cool. You know, he makes random strangers laugh, smile, or go, what the fuck, you know. I mean, a lot part of the time being a messenger is a little bit of, you do a little bit of street theater half the time anyway, sometimes just to survive, so, you know. Especially you got to deal with a lot of difficult motherfuckers, which you do every day, so, you know.
What's the biggest thing you can deliver? Anything that fits in the
And it's a mix. Some people hate you worse than anything. Some people love you, you know, just like anything else. You just get amplified versions.
Prop dust elevator?
Oh, dude, you tell me about. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear why a few of my friends nicknamed me the Crop Duster? Would you like to hear why I'm also known as the Crop Duster? Bank of America building, 666 California Avenue. Actually, it's 555 California. We used to joke because there is a 666 California next one. But anyway, 555 California is the Bank of America building. And the funny thing is, it's a big, tall, black skyscraper or dark skyscraper, and then out in front of it, as you look down on it, you see the bank, like from across the street up the hill a little bit as you go up California, the one you always see the cable cars on, right? And you look down on it, it's the weird shape of a heart. So it looks like a giant marble black heart is their fucking, what normally would be a fountain, but their statue. So it's kind of ironic, you know, the banker's heart. Everybody nicknames it.
Isn't that their icon?
But, yeah, but you go inside the Bank of America building, you used to deliver to the floors. I think I've heard since then, about 10 or 15 years ago, they switched over to a total mailroom system. But we used to deliver to all the different offices. Now, when you walk into the lobby, you used to sign in to the security guards, and then you're faced with a bank of 3 elevators. The first bank was like floor 1 through 20. The second bank was like 21 through 39, and the other one was like floor 40 through, I think, 56 or 50. It wasn't total 60, but you know what I mean. And so that one that would go to the top building was the top executives, right? And funny enough, the first 40 floors are express. You just get on it, and it shoots the first 40 floors up. And if you're on it with a bunch of people, you know, they start stopping at, you know, floor, you know, 41 and on up, right? But the cool thing is, it's such rare traffic up there that once you drop off, 9 times out of 10, and especially around lunchtime, even around lunchtime, you're riding that thing down by yourself. And about that time of the day, I've had a nice big Cancun burrito, well, half of one, and eat the half later for dinner. And, you know, it's had time to settle whenever I do my regular run to the B of A. And for a long time I didn't do this, but I figured out, and it used to piss me off because in a city where you work every day as a person in a city, you know when an elevator comes to the lobby, most likely a motherfucker is coming out. No, not these guys. I'm going to go back to work. Yuppie ass suit motherfuckers come blasting in, always trying to run over you, get in the elevator. But, you know, I never confronted them. So what I would do, I learned to start doing was hold my gases in until I would have a nice one ruled up. And on that, when you hit 40, if you're still by yourself and it hits express, you know there's nobody going to be in the elevator with you. And I know there's probably dozens of hours of footage they looked at over the years, or dozens of minutes of footage you look at there. What the fuck is this messenger doing of me running around in a circle in the fucking elevator to that express, just fart blasted the whole fucking thing up with some nice. Yes, and what I would do, it was so beautiful. Here, I knew they were going to rush in. I would jump to the side, still in the elevator, my arm extended, let them right in, and then pop out. And every time, just as the doors were closing, oh my God, they were trapped for 40 floors of fart gas. And my friends, when I first told them about that, they were like, oh my God. And so, yeah, I became the crop duster. So there's a daily ha-ha a little bit. There's some of the street theater you do for your friends, you know. Just,
one of the funniest videos I've ever seen was a big elevator freak out. This guy had some kind of fake shit squirter thing he could do. This guy hops in the elevator, and there's this like dude, really gay motherfucker in the elevator. And this guy starts acting, the door closes, he acts like his stomach's bothering him, he's like pacing around, and he starts moaning and groaning, and then he goes, oh, good, and he goes, good, and it sprays some kind of brown liquid all over this guy, and this guy freaks.
There are jumps on this, be careful.
So this guy, he sprays some kind of like shit liquid all over him in the elevator, and this guy has the biggest, gayest freak out I've ever seen. It's the funniest fucking thing. It's about an 8-year-old video.
See, the only way I would freak people out especially if it was suit guys who are always going to be uptight, you know, even the ones that are cool. There's just uptightness in the corporate world. It just is. It's not a stereotype about a reason. And if there's usually just me and one in there, or me and one or two, you know, they've all got their preconception about us. That's fine. I would always like to just be real quiet. And if we were riding like an express on an elevator for a while, you know, a long trip down, I would just start edging close to be right beside one of them and just start looking at them and smiling real big and raising my eyebrows at them going, howdy, how you doing? You know? Just sort of slightly come on to them in the hick accent. It's always. Yeah, and of course they seem deliberate, so it always disturbs them a little bit. You know? There's a hillbilly kind of motherfucker in the elevator. He's smiling a little too much at me. Just, you know, I carry on like I do with you guys. It's like, it's, you know, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about me. I never have. You know, so it's like, hey, you know, I know what I do. You want to think I'm sort of weird, perverted, some 50 other ways. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter, does it? You die and you move on, you know? Nobody will remember. But yeah, this is for motorcycles, but hence the name Moto Swampy. But it also got a little bit of reworking. We almost did a crossover jump. Collision. But yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I only got to pull that fart trick off, like maybe, if you come off right, like maybe once a month. But oh my God, that once a month, it was well worth the time.
I used to do that to doctors and shit at a Navy hospital when I was there. I'd eat lunch and get that soft serve ice cream, and that shit would always gas me up.
But see, it was I just got it. I was honestly doing God's work. It was poetic justice. These rude motherfuckers want to run in that elevator real quick. Okay, enjoy. Here you go.
Oh my God, just on my roof.
Dude, one day, I swear to God, this guy sounded like the howl of the damned. He was like, ah! And the door closed. I was like, I was laughing my nuts off. And I'd always be laughing some when I would come out of those security guards. And it's like, you know, they're like, what the fuck? You know, and, you know, I never had to tell them. I just had to sign out, you know. I'd just be like, you know, people are funny. I only got asked one time, what are you laughing about? I was like, people are funny, man. And they'd just be like, yeah, okay. Because, you know, as long as you ain't, you know, threatening nobody or cussing nobody, you can get away with a lot. You know? And that's where a lot of guys make mistakes. They think, yeah, you know, you might be tough, you might be a car wrestler, but you still got to, these people are clients, you still got to toe the line and know how to shit on it when nobody's looking. You know, it's an art. But the cool thing is, too, man, it's the only job as a working class person in my life that I know ever exists where I could get screwed over by a boss, and I did this. This happened. This is about, once you get your reputation made of, you always show up in any weather, which I would. Rain never kept me away. Nor the bad cold weather. And you never lose a package. You're a pro. You do your shit. You handle it. You get lots of leeway in the entire industry, not just your boss. But like once your boss screws you over, like on your money some, which some shitty companies will, and when you're learning your way through it, you learn who to do it. You can walk into that shitty boss's office. Whoever bosses know is a shitty boss, because, you know, everybody knows everybody is. It's small, and the messenger industry's smaller, right? You go in there, cuss him out, quit, knock shit off his desk, yell at everybody in the office, stomp out, kick the fucking locker in the bike room open, knock a whole row of the lockers over, not break anything, mind you, no actual damage. Leave the building. Demand you're paid in 3 days by Monday, which is California law at the time, and most of them would go by because they know. We know how to file lawsuits. It costs pretty much nothing to do if you know what you're doing. And we got friends who are clerks of the court, so I have filed more lawsuits than a lawyer, because that's part of the work you do with lawyers. Is you, I mean, you know, that's some of the legal work you still do. Is you take the actual lawsuit to the clerk of the court, and you file the papers at the court. You don't even really have to be specially certified to do that. Anyone can file a lawsuit, you know what you're doing. So they would do it, My money didn't waiting on me that 3 days, and it was. But I will walk out, go right down the street to another better off company that I knew needed people, and go and tell them exactly how I quit, honestly, and what was said and why it was about. And they look at you and go, "Can you start Monday?" Yeah. What other job do you get to do that?
Networking.
Yeah, because you do. An experienced messenger, they know you got fucked over on money and you blew your top because they know they're hiring a bunch of guys who are jacked on adrenaline and drugs all day. They're not the people in those offices used to be messengers too. You're not surprising them with anything. You're not hiding. You're not facading inside the messenger world, even amongst your own business hierarchies. Everybody played the game at some point. So, oh, yeah, you know, he did this asshole who's fucked everybody else over, so who can blame him? Yeah, okay, we're not going to fuck you that way, so come on in, yeah. All right, just mind your shit. You know, it's not to say you get the run of the mill, but where else are you going to quit a job like that and go to your next boss who you don't even barely know and go, yeah, I just threw a fit in this place and kicked shit over and stomped and knocked out and cussed everybody out and walked out. Can I come to work for you? Can you start Monday? Yeah. What other profession is that? I can't think of one offhand.
Thanks for hosting,
Gigi
Carl.
Zambi.
Yep. Thanks, Carl.
Sorry to go long into the tales from the crypt, but there you go.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.